So 1.6 is coming soon. In fact, when I upload this video, like just a few hours from now, and this is going to be the first banner of 1.6. It is a limited banner for the 5-star Klee, and the banner is called Sparkling Steps, which is a very cute name. So Klee is the limited 5-star of this banner, and then the 3 rated up 4 stars are Barbara, Sucrose, and Fishcl. So first of all, here are some reasons why you might end up pulling for Klee. And before you say anything, no, I can't actually show any clips, because first of all, I don't actually have Klee as a character, and second of all, I am way too lazy to try to find other people's clips. First of all, Klee is a pyro catalyst, and she does AoE pyro damage, and pyro is practically the most OP element in the entire game. It's basically broken, unless, you know, Dendro comes in and it just happens to be way better, but we wouldn't know yet. Not only that, but just in general, Klee's damage output is absolutely insane. She is one of the best characters in the entire game, especially when it comes to 5 stars, when it comes to damage output, and she's built to be a main DPS. She also has a very cute design, since she is one of the 3 characters, the 3 released characters that have a child's body, the other ones being Chi-Chi and Diona. One of her talents is the ability to track local Mondstadt specialties. I personally don't really need this because, you know, I memorize where every single blade of grass is when it comes to Genshin Impact, but if you need this or you find this useful, it would also be a good idea to get Klee. Also, I'm really sad that I can't show this one, but she can do barrel rolls. That's like the most important part. Forget the fact that she's like main DPS and damage output. Barrel rolls, man. Just barrel rolls. Of course, there are also going to be some reasons why you might not pull for Klee, and the reasons that I'm going to be listing now are more personal reasons than actually things related to Klee as a character, but I'll go over the issues that Klee might have before. Okay, so first of all, she kind of has a clunky design because her animation for attack sequence is pretty slow, and since she is a small character, her sprint, swim, and climbing ability are a lot slower than other characters that are taller, such as, I don't know, Zhongli or Diluc. And she also, the only way to like get rid of this issue is to use animation cancels, and if you're not playing on PC, this is pretty difficult to do. I've tried it before. It doesn't go well at all. The second reason, which is a more personal reason of why I don't want to pull for Klee, is because I have Yanfei. Now, Yanfei and Klee are both pyro catalyst, but the main difference is that Yanfei is a 4-star that just does regular pyro damage, while Klee is a 5-star that does AoE pyro damage. And that is a major difference, but for me personally, I just wanted a pyro catalyst, so honestly I'm probably just going to stick with what I have. Not only that, but she will probably be power crept eventually because of future 5-stars, which will probably end up having just more raw damage output than she will. Like, we've already seen this with Eula and Ganyu. The newer the 5-star characters are, the more damage they usually end up doing. There's also just future characters, like, in general. First of all, when you pull on a banner, it costs Primo Gems. By the way, this section, this reason over here, is not directed towards whales at all. And I, personally, am Primo broke, aka I heavily lack Primo Gems. We've had several leaks of future characters, courtesy of MiHoYo themselves. The other 1.6 character that we already know of is Kazuha, who is going to be a Anemo sword user. His banner is probably going to be right after Klee's. And then we also have already had leaks for the 1.7 characters that are probably going to be around, which is Yoimiya, a 5-star pyro archer, Ayaka, a 5-star cryo sword character, and then Sayu, who is a 4-star Anemo claymore. I personally really want Yoimiya, so I'm probably going to be saving all my Primo Gems for her, so I'm just going to be skipping both Klee and Kazuha both as banners. I will now sum up all the points that I've made in this video on whether or not you should pull for Klee. So the reasons why you might end up pulling for Klee is because she does AoE pyro damage, and pyro is the OP element in this game. She also is built to be a main DPS, she has a cute design, and one of her talents is tracking local Mondstadt specialties. And the reason you might not is because she has a clunky design. You might already have a pyro catalyst or a pyro DPS, and there will probably also be future 5-stars that will out-damage her when it comes to damage output. And there's just saving up for future characters in general if you're Primo broke. In conclusion, it's completely your choice. Whatever floats your boat. Or, I guess in Klee's case, bombs an entire city. Yeah.